And what's the role of the website in this world? Because I think obviously there's some areas where you'd say like, wow, it's actually probably more important because whether I'm pulling thoughts and ideas into a repository or blog that then could potentially get indexed into lots of different places, but then I'm taking that message and traveling. How do we think about the home web experience in its role in the process?
You nailed it. The website is the repository for the content and the ideas that you're going to take and spread across all the other channels. So, as an example, if you want your brand to be associated with this particular problem and the solutions to it in a certain way, like for customer X who is experiencing problem Y, we are solution Z, and you're going to say that in a million different ways. And you want that to spread all over the web. But the home base of that content where people could find the original source, read the whole thing, large language models in Google can refer to it. That should be hosted on your site, right? That should be a place that you capture. What's going to be weird for people is they'll look and go, yeah, but I'm not getting value from that anymore. I used to get 10 times, 100 times as many visits to that type of content on my site. And as we talked about in the beginning of our conversation, that whole experience is happening off your website. You're just powering it with the message and the content that you're putting on your site. You're maybe getting 1/10 of the same traffic to that blog post, article, video, whatever it is that you're hosting, but then you're spreading it to all these platforms where you can get way more reach than you ever did before. And it's just a home base. There's tactical things we could talk about, like, oh, if you're going to post on LinkedIn, Amanda and I are doing a bunch of testing around this. Take that video, that same video that you put on your website, that's whatever, your weekly video about content and research that's happening in your field. Go embed the full version of the video. I would keep it to 5 minutes. That tends to do the best on LinkedIn. And then have a link that somebody else posts in the comments that points to, hey, if you need to share this with anyone, here's the original. You know what's great? LinkedIn gets indexed by Google, but LinkedIn search sucks. It's terrible. No one can find anything on LinkedIn. And so they go to Google and they search for, hey, where's that video that Rand Fishkin did about this thing? Oh, look, it points to his website rather than LinkedIn. Great, perfect, wonderful. But because it's on LinkedIn and Reddit and Threads and Blue Sky and Twitter and YouTube, guess what? All those transcripts get indexed and they all feed into the language model. And right now the magic's happening and you're coming up at the top of the AI overviews, or you're coming up in the ChatGPT conversations, all that kind of stuff.